So you have probably seen some of your favorite YouTubers putting the hashtags in front of their titles, and you're probably like, how do I do that? And how do I use it strategically? So that is what we are going to chat about today. But before we get started, while everybody's popping in, I just wanted to introduce myself. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jessica Stansberry, and I am your host here on this channel. And I teach entrepreneurs just like you how to have a bigger, better, more visible business by using content and video marketing. So if you are here, make sure you say hi. I'm actually going to go pull up the chat right now because I can't see it from where I'm at. But again, today we're going to chat about how to use those hashtags in your business on your videos so that they actually make sense and, you're using them correctly. So if you're here, say hello. I want to make sure I say hi to everybody that is here. And yeah, hey, Maddie's daddy, what's up? All right. So before I really get into everything, hey, Martina. So before I really get into everything to do with hashtags and kind of show you what I mean there, hey, Priscilla, I wanted to let you guys in on a little something I'm doing. And that is that I am hosting a free 5-day challenge to help you get your next or first month of videos filmed, edited, and scheduled in 5 days. And it starts on Monday. So if you want a part of that, the link is in the description, but it's just jessicastansberry.com/5 days to 1 month, with 5 and 1 being the numbers, not spelled out. So if you guys want a part of that, make sure you jump in because it starts on Monday and it's going to be awesome. So you're going to see me at Video Marketing World. Awesome. I'm so excited. Yes. So again, you've probably seen these videos. How many of you have seen, raise your hand, raise your hand. If you have seen the videos where it's the title and they have hashtags above them. Just recently, this is a very new thing on YouTube. And what it is YouTube allowing 3 hashtags to be included technically above, not in, the title of your video. So yes, totally seen it. So the thing about it is when you have a title to your video, this one right here has it. So if you'll look at my video, you'll see that I have how to use hashtags on YouTube. And then I have hashtag entrepreneur, hashtag video marketing, and hashtag YouTuber. So what that is if you put hashtags in your description box, YouTube will pull the first 3 now and plop them on top of your title. Yay, I'm so glad you're implementing them, Kim. So this is one of those things where, just like hashtags on any other social platform, they can be used in a bad way and they can be used in a good way. And I did a lot of research around this last night as I was kind of prepping to do this video today, because I wanted to make sure I was giving you guys the best possible information. And one thing I will say is that if you're using hashtags on any other social platform, so Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, is that you want to make sure you're using hashtags that are attracting your ideal client or customer, not that just describe the video or describe you, right? So if my ideal client or customer is an entrepreneur or is a small business owner or is a, I don't know, creative entrepreneur, whatever, like you want to fit into that, I want to do research around whether or not people are even searching for those titles or those hashtags. And as of right now, hashtags are not really being searched a ton on YouTube anyway, but you definitely want to be part of the hashtags that are being searched for your ideal client or customer. So my husband, it's funny. It is so funny that I'm doing this video today, because as I was prepping it and making my little thumbnail and everything last night, my husband was being a dork, basically. And he was like, hashtag, yeah, like hashtag this. Like he was just being stupid and saying hashtag everything. So it was like, hashtag, I see that. Like he would just like randomly say it. And I was like, no. Like that's not how you use hashtags. And it was like basically talking to a brick wall. But we all see this done a lot, right? We see people using hashtags and it's like, hashtag something nobody would ever search for. So hashtag this, hashtag that, and it's not the right things. Yes, it is all about positioning yourself early. So when I was doing my hashtag research last night, on what hashtags I wanted to use on this specific video, the 3 that I used are really the only ones that I could find that would attract my ideal client or customer and actually has people searching for them. So I went ahead and put them in my title. And to do that, for those of you who are like, wait, how do I do it? You just have to put them in your description. They can be in the beginning of the description. They can be at the end of the description. They can be in the middle. It doesn't matter. You could put 15, but the first 3 are the ones that are actually going to go above the title. Now, that could change tomorrow. That could change in 6 months. We all know how, social media evolves and things like YouTube and all of that evolve. But basically, that's how they need to be positioned. And it's one of those things where if you are not doing the research, then you're going to be using them in a way where nobody's ever going to search for the hashtags you're using. So for me, for instance, a lot of my audience are creative entrepreneurs. So people who create art and sell it, or teach art, or sell art supplies, or, web designers and branding designers and Instagram like all these creative people. Well, I searched for creative entrepreneur as a hashtag on YouTube, and it's basically non-existent. So I didn't want to use it because, maybe in 6 months it'll be existent and maybe I'll start using it and I'm the one who creates it, right? I'm the one who makes it exist, which is totally fine. But for this specific video, I wanted ones that already existed and are already being searched for. So Nick Wood said, can we put them in previously created and published videos? Yes, you can. You can go back and put hashtags in the description and they will pop up above the video title. I actually tested this last night. So if it doesn't work for you, let me know. But I did test it on one of my old videos last night because I knew somebody would ask me that question. So I was like, yeah, I will go check on that. I will go make sure I know all the answers. So the thing about it is definitely start using them. It is a very, very, very quick, easy way to be more discoverable on YouTube. And it is a quick, easy way to test something out and be one of the founding members of what, like how to use it. Somebody said, is there a way to batch add them to all videos? Yes. So if you go into your YouTube settings and you go to your default description, you could batch add them in that default description. So if you knew you wanted the same 3 on every video, you can batch add them in that default description. So where for me, my default description is everything you see in my description right now. Let's see, where is my description? So everything you see in my description right now, past be sure to subscribe for more awesomeness, all of that is in a default description inside of my channel settings. And so I could easily go put on, 3 hashtags that I wanted showing up every time in that description. It would not add them to all previous videos, no. So you'd have to go back in and add them to all your videos. So, well, thank you very much. I'm glad you love my videos. I'm glad you're here. So you would have to go back in and add them to each of your old videos, but you can add them going forward as like a blanket statement to your new ones. Now, if you use a tool like vidIQ or TubeBuddy, they have some batch editing pieces where you can batch edit the description to like all your videos or multiple ones all together. So that might be something you could test out there too, is going back in and using one of those tools to batch add the hashtags to all of the videos that you've had in the past that would fit those hashtags. Does that make sense? So for those of you that just joined, I am doing a 5-day challenge that's starting on Monday that is going to help you prep, film, edit, and schedule your next or first month of YouTube videos in 5 days. And it starts on Monday. The description to sign up is actually in the description to sign up. The link to sign up is in the description, but it's jessicastansberry.com/5 days to 1 month. And 5 and 1 are the numbers. So if you want to sign up for that, make sure you do that because I am super excited. We already have hundreds of people in the challenge, and I have been working away at the content, and oh my gosh, you're going to wish you were in there. Even if you're an established YouTuber, to have the accountability of creating your next month of videos, I'm a big, big, big believer in batching. So if you want in on that, the link is in the description. It's on like the second line, I think, of the description. So does anybody else have any other hashtag questions? Questions, hashtags, whatever. That's not how I meant to phrase that, but we'll go with it. Oh, thanks, Nick. Awesome. I'm glad you signed up. So does anybody else have any other questions in regards to hashtags on YouTube? Now, I do want to reiterate that like it's the same practice to use hashtags on YouTube as it is to use them on Instagram or Twitter. And that is, you want to make sure they are things your ideal client or customer are actually searching for. I see a lot, for instance, I have a friend here locally who sells car parts or like car accessories, not car parts. It's a bad example, but car accessories. And he'll put like hashtag and like the brand name, and like that would be his only hashtag. And I'm like, no, like do hashtag, you know, auto parts and hashtag our area, hashtag Toyota 4Runner, like all the different things that people might be looking for when they didn't even realize they wanted the car accessories, right? So Maddie's Daddy says, how about hashtag strategies? So like how do we determine which hashtags to use? So for that, I would say it's just like every other social platform. So I would go out and do some research around it. So for me, again, for this video, I went and searched for like hashtag creative entrepreneur, and there was nothing that showed up with that hashtag for YouTube on YouTube. There is on Instagram all day long, but not on YouTube. So I was like, oh, okay, I probably don't want to use that for this specific video. I may want to use it for tomorrow's video, but for this one, probably not. So then I went and I was like, okay, hashtag entrepreneur. All right, cool. People are actually searching for that. I could see that in the search box. And there's a couple videos already showing up under that hashtag. So I want to make sure mine is one of them. So I would just do some research around like if they're popping up in the search box or not, which means that people are actually searching for them or not. Is there some kind of research tool? Probably not, but you have to get not right yet. Let's put it that way. There will be. But what you want to do is you want to get in the head of your ideal viewer or your ideal client or your ideal customer. So for me, I know that my ideal customer might come on to YouTube and start searching for small business tips. So I want to see if that's a hashtag that like is being used or that I can use. I might know that my ideal customer would come on and search for this or that or the other. So you want to get in the head of them. Like, what are they searching for? What are they coming onto YouTube looking for? And use those as hashtags rather than just like kind of blanket statements. So I was going to ask you so many questions at video. That's okay. I want you to ask me so many questions at Video Marketing World. I will be on my A game, I promise. So, well, you guys, if nobody else has any other hashtag questions, I'm going to let you go and have an amazing, amazing Friday. But don't forget to sign up for the challenge. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe because I don't want you to miss any other tips with me each week. Bye, y'all.